Welcome to the first ever Ascend Retreat in Houston, Texas. We got 6 competitors competing here. We got a ton of our team members down for this event. It's gonna be a killer time. Let's rock. Baseball process is at 2 C's. So we're writing cards to all of our competitors and team members we got in Ascend coming down for this week. We're hosting our first retreat ever in Ascend coaching. So we've been a company since 2022, and this is like a big time coming. Got a ton of competitors competing in summer shredding, and Jacob's over here setting up some of the goodie bags.
I've never seen so much traffic in my life. And they're doing like road work, got to block it off over here. People just passing each other like they're slingshotting in NASCAR. It's ridiculous.
So that would be our assistant coach, John. And we got a van for John to pick up everybody at the airport. And he is from a small town in South Carolina. So when he came in yesterday, he said he's never seen so many lights. So he is probably mind blown right now, picking up everybody. You blame it on the recipe. All right, let's go have a retreat. You toss my body out to sea. Claim it was a tragedy, but I think everyone will know. Oh, do you want to drive? Yeah. Sneak at the back, you said. That is just way too nice. So we got a ton of competitors coming in for summer shredding this week. We got a lot of these guys staying in the hotel out in Sugar Land, super nice area. And when they get here, they're gonna be surprised with a bunch of goodie bags and some nice t-shirts, Gatorades, protein bars, and a little bit of candy. I know we're a fitness coaching company, but hey, sometimes you gotta have a little fun in life. Welcome, what's good? How are you? How you been? Good, bro. How you been?
Good. I already checked in and everything, so we got all that done.
Here you go. Sure.
Oh, shoot. Oh, the Ascend shirts are nice. I like these. Oh, this is sweet, man. I like this.
Yeah, we're almost there.
We are.
You earned it, bro.
Is this your first time?
Yeah, I'm doing the men's physique. I'm a little nervous, but I'm very excited.
We are starving, so we're gonna go get some food, grub up a little bit before we head to the gym, and have a killer workout. Well, John is from small town South Carolina, so he's not used to the city, so I sent John in the big van to go to the airport and pick everybody up. John is driving on these highways. He's probably only used to about 30 miles an hour out there in South Carolina, so it's a little different out here in Houston. Father God, we ask that you bless this meal and bless this food to our body and our hearts. We ask that you just keep us safe this week and let us have a wonderful time with a lot of wonderful people coming down. In Jesus' name we pray. Team made it to Alphaland after about an hour-and-a-half drive coming from the airport. Houston traffic is no joke. I was like, Oz, how's Houston traffic? Terrible. Terrible. Don't come here. Call John Arledge.
Calling John Arledge.
Hey.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Hey, are you with Coach John?
I mean, I'm in the same building as him. I'm checking in right now, so I'm not with him.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be there in just a second. I think his phone's dead.
Okay, yeah, but I think his phone is dead, but everybody's here.
Just tell him I'm coming.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell him I'm coming. I'll be there in a second. All right, we're gonna bowl. Woo-hoo-hoo! Whoop whoop. Whoop. This is going in the YouTube video. Made it. Super hectic day, but everyone has made it here safely. We got a few competitors in the back checking in, doing their athlete meeting, but we got a bit of our team right here. We got Mike, say what's up. Got Arlene, Caleb. Gonna see everybody come out the athlete meeting, get to the hotel, check in, and then head back on here for a workout. Everybody checked in. We got the gang coming. How was the drive down here, John?
Not gonna lie, dude. It was awful, but we're here, we're checked in, and we're gonna bring some wins tomorrow. That's all that matters.
Oh my gosh, dude! Woo!
Yes, sir. It's game time. 2 weeks out. I'll be competing in summer shredding next year. But
He wants to compete today.
I want to compete right now.
He wants to, he wants to compete like tomorrow.
I want to compete right now.
Feeling confident. Came in way better shape this time with Adrian, so ready to put it on display and show all the work we put in for like 20 weeks.
I think we got enough. Come on, John.
There we go.
How we feeling?
Feeling good.
Not too bad. Can't complain.
Tonight's my night.
Oh wow. Got a little card. With my name on it. How long it's been since I had candy?
Everybody just like shout on 3. Okay,
Shout
1.
what?
Just like woo or something.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Hey.
That was very anti.
Yeah.
We can do better than that,
Are we not
guys.
doing
Come
well?
on. Yeah, I want to get a few dubs. Have everybody walk away with the medal.
Yeah.
If we do that, we can dunk Big John with water. Get the the Gatorade dunk.
Yeah.
For sure.
Last workout for competitors is today. Just full body pump, or they're doing just upper body for doing men's physique. Time to work. So all we're doing here is just trying to get the food flowing, making sure they're carbing up well, and that way tomorrow they got a nice long rest day, and then the next day we got show day.
He's just introducing you guys. Understand.
I used to coach him.
Good shit. Look at it. All they're just fucking sing shit.
Don't you lie to me and say it's all okay when it feels like I'm drifting through. All I need is someone
Killer workout, killer posing sessions. These guys look a lot better in person, which is kind of crazy to say. But at the end of the day, I'm just writing the plans. They're the ones actually putting the work and getting it done. So kudos to these guys and all the hard work. And I mean, hard work's pretty much done. We got a nice chill day tomorrow, and we got show day on Saturday. What's going on, guys? We are at Ascend Retreat Day 2. Today we're here at Alphaland, the best gym on earth. We got a competitor look going on just now, looking at all our guys compete tomorrow in Gym 1. After that, we're doing a team workout, and later tonight we got a fun event doing some top golf with the rest of our members down here and having an overall just killer day. It's gonna be a lot of good times, a lot of good energy. We're gonna have a good time. So, dude, I kind of messed that up at the end. Doing some top golf with the rest of our members down here and overall just having a killer day. It's gonna be a fun one. So let's rock. Let's rock. This is gonna be fun. I'm pumped. So we're doing a competitor look right now. Basically, we got a few guys compete tomorrow, and they're eating a ton of food right now. And we just want to make sure things are flowing right. They're looking good. This is when I look at them and I say, follow the same plan, eat more food or eat less. It just depends on how they look. You never know how things are gonna go during a peak week. And a lot of like little sciencey stuff goes into that. So I feel like I'm a military coach right now, but the reason I'm having them do push-ups is because we want to just make sure they're getting a pump and they're eating all these carbs or decreasing their water intake. And sometimes you can run into issues with getting too flat. So just making sure everything's good. And that's why we have to do all those push-ups. How many meals are you eating today?
I've had 2 so far. I think I get 4 more. Next one's fish and rice, and the next one's like 4 rice cakes.
But just 100 grams of rice next meal. And then obviously you're sending check-ins after that.
Yeah.
And so you'll have the tan, I'm assuming. When we pull back, we push down here. Right, there. And then you kind of lean forward a little bit. Right, because you want your lower back to be the closest part to the judges. Think like this part of your back, you can see me even with the t-shirt on. See how I'm like bowing it? And that's like the closest part to the judges. That's where I'm at when I pull back. Yeah, right there. Oh wow. Yeah, you can kind of see too, like just when he starts posing for like 10 minutes. So something when it comes to when you're carbing up for a show and you start posing a lot more, typically just this activity is gonna help like move some food and some water out the stomach. So you can just see that, like his abs are popping a lot more than they did like 5 minutes ago. Not just after 5 minutes of posing. So if you're ever competing and you're nervous about like if you're not looking good enough or if you're not tight enough, just do a little bit of activity, go walk around for a little bit, do some posing like he's doing right now, and that's definitely gonna help you lean out a little bit more and pull that water away and look a lot better for the show. So tell them what you do for work.
I do border patrol for the U.S., so I'm used to running around in the hot heat down here in South Texas, chasing people around, so I'm constantly drinking water. So being able to cut it is definitely a feeling and change.
Yeah, he was burning through so much water, and when we do a peak week, we increase water a lot in the beginning of the week, and then we start taking it down towards the end of the week because we're trying to dehydrate that. High water in the beginning, down to the end, they start peeing a lot. The carbs that we start giving them helps pull water away from their abdomen, and it dries them out. And typically we'll take somebody who's doing like a gallon a day to like maybe 2 gallons, 2.25 gallons. Well, he was doing like close to 3 because he sweats so much on the border. So just imagine drinking like 3 gallons of water a day for like 3 or 4 days straight. So posing routine looks great, actually really good. The only thing you gotta do is when you turn around, you need to blow out that air as you turn around. So, because the thing is when we're running posing, whenever you're facing the front, you don't want to be relaxed at all. You never want the judges to see you in a relaxed state. So it's always tight and flexed. So it looks better, you just need to breathe when you turn around. So if we're here and we're turning around, you blow it out so you're already tight by the time you're here. Yeah, and then rice cakes. Cool, yeah, you're fine. Eat that meal and then send me check-ins and then we'll decide where to go from there.
I'll probably eat that after dinner. I feel good, man. So I did my first show in November last year, and from where I was last year to this year, I feel completely different. Dedication's different. Just the entire approach. So I'm really proud of where I'm at and standing and how hard Adrian pushed me this year.
That's nice. He's worked hard. Completely different from first show to second show. It's like you kind of get into it, you learn the sport your first time, and you really don't know what to expect. Second time around, it's like it's always better. Always better every single time. So do 2 shows. Stretch today. All right, 3, 2. Dude, you look like really, really, really good. Oh my gosh. Pulling that arm down. Yeah. There you go. Okay, don't flex anymore because I know you're cramping, so you can stop for the day. You're good. You know, we can play defense, but I don't really know if I want to defend this guy.
You don't want me to play right now? I got all that pent up aggression playing linebacker.
Someone took me out the car. I mean, if they wouldn't have taken me out.
So you have memory loss. Is your car on fire?
Yeah, the powder catch fire. But they took me out.
Putting you on the spot, man. Give me one God wink from this morning. Give me one God thing that's happened today.
One God thing that's happened today?
Yeah, something that was pointed out to you, something obvious.
That, just there? Yeah, basically, I don't know if they could hear him in the mic, but he was, you ever hear a story or like a testimony and it just kind of like, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Just gives you chills. He was basically saying he was in an accident, showed me his car. This was 4 years ago, he said. Dude, the thing was like on fire, totally burned down. And he was like, yeah, they found me in the passenger seat. And I was like, what happened? He's like, no idea. Don't remember. He's like, I just know I had a pull. No other car there, but they drugged me out of the car seat, put me in the ambulance, broke my jaw, my hand, and he was playing football at the time, and that like ended all that pretty much, or senior of high school, and he was saying, he's like, that's why I was so glad when you reached out to me about coaching, because it was like another opportunity to like be competitive. He was like a really competitive dude.
That's a great testimony, especially for athletes that want to sign up and can't find their direction. Like you, I mean, like you went full 4 years in college, right?
Yeah.
Play baseball, but like guys like me who went to go play football and then God had other plans and, you know, go to find something new. Like bodybuilding's there, and it's crazy how you can use it to spread the word.
Yeah, man. Dude, I'm still in shock from that. That's crazy.
I know, that's insane.
My favorite part about what we got going on now is since I started sharing more about my faith online, probably within like the last like 9-10 months, I would say, the amount of clients that have come to me have been like, hey, started reading more of the Bible, where does my direction, where should I start, all this kind of stuff. Like, this has inspired me here, I really resonated with that, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah,
that's my favorite thing about it. So it's like, that was never my intention of anything.
Right.
But I was like, you know what, one of my best friends who brought me to Christ was, I think I told you this, he was saying, he's like, dude, you have a platform, he's like, you're very strong in your faith, why don't you just talk about it?
Right.
I was like, yeah, why not? So I wasn't like trying to teach anybody anything. I was just like, this is what I'm learning. I can see what it's doing. And a lot of it's just a simple like post of what I read that day. And the feedback from it has been incredible. A lot of the clients love it, the team members. And it's like shaped the way that we do, like run the brand too, which is dope. It's not me like Oz behind the camera. That's how we met too, is Bible study. What about you? What's one thing God liked to happen today?
Jake and I were talking about a bunch of crazy things that had happened in life as far as like our direction. So when I was saved, I was on a mission trip to Guatemala, dude, and I thought I knew God, but I never let him in, right? Never let him in. I knew of God, but never invited him into my heart. And there were a lot of things in life that I was struggling with, and I was trying to find my own way as far as like, oh, if I do this or I take this path and go get this job, or if I hang around this person, like it'll solve the issues I'm having over here. But I never gave it up to God. And then I remember going to Guatemala and seeing all these families and stuff that were in poverty. We saw one family that was in a landfill. They were at the bottom of a mountain in a landfill. They were the most God-fearing, faithful group of people we saw there. And literally at the top of the mountain was the landfill. Their house is at the bottom, and all the trash just comes down every day into their doorstep. And seeing that and seeing how they still trusted God with their life. And then I've got all this over here, and I got all this opportunity, and I'm worried about, oh, you know, I've got this thing going on in life, or I've got this thing going on in life, and I can solve it if I go hang out with this person because they can show me how to do this, and then it never worked out, you know. And then I gave it all up to God. My relationship started getting better with Bailey. My relationship with my friends, he helped me seek out and discern who I needed to be around. That way I didn't get into the issues I was having. And then everything just improved from there. And Jacob was saying the same thing, is that like when he was in school, like he surrounded himself with a lot of stuff that he shouldn't and tried to fight his own way out of it. And finally, whenever he gave it up, here you are. You get all these opportunities.
We do mentorship calls every week. He was just sitting there and he was like, I want to take a different route with this call and kind of open up about like what he was dealing with in his faith. And then that's what we started incorporating into the call.
Right.
And I was just telling him on the way here, I was like, dude, when we went to pick you up today, I was like, dude, you have grown so much in the last year. I mean, dude's like 19.
Right.
He doesn't act like it.
Exactly.
Yeah. He doesn't run his work like it either.
He and I were talking about that yesterday a little bit. It's like, that's the only things that fruit of the Spirit can provide, because like he thought I was like 35, you know, like just wise beyond your years, dude. And I'm like, no, I'm 25. But I thought the same thing with him. He's 19. I thought he was mid-20s whenever he came over your house the first time. And it's crazy to see whenever you give your life up and you start producing this fruit, how much more mature you get.
But once I like fully committed, which was when I was 23, so about a year and a half ago, then I was like, oh, things are getting a lot better. Started running the business a lot better, started getting more fruitful relations with the friends, started realizing like that's what I don't need, this is what I need. And like, not only did I grow, but everybody around me started growing too.
Exactly.
All started growing together.
We're more than two gather in his name. He's present, dude, and it shows. When you surround yourself with those people, dude, that God-fearing people.
One of my favorite verses in the Bible is John 14:12. I think it's 14:12 actually. Jesus says like, you will do even greater works than I do. And if you look at the history, Jesus only traveled within 100 miles of Galilee.
Right.
But like, you look at Christianity now.
Right.
So in the whole world, it's the biggest religion in the whole world. So it's like, that came from discipleship. You got your own thing that you're doing now, and it's your choice on what you're gonna do with that, who you're gonna influence, and how you're gonna spread the name of God. So you look at your sphere of influence,
right,
and what can you do with it? You may only have like 2 people in your life,
right.
You may have 2 million.
Though you see so many Christians become complacent and kind of sit in their faith, like, for lack of a better term, holding it in, and just like, I believe in Jesus, I'm gonna keep it to myself and not do the Great Commission and go spread the gospel. But seeing people, you know, who like to mature in their faith and grow and then spread it to other people and help them mature in their faith, I think that's really cool. And I feel like that's what we're doing networking with the Sims, you know. We're getting people that want to know more, inviting them in. They want to come in, or either they're asking to come in, and we let them in, and then they grow in their faith too, and then they can help the next person grow in their faith.
Yeah, we need to do a Bible study. Dude, that'd be sick. We get 100 people on a Zoom channel, or even just think about like 1,000.
Right.
Just talking about God. You just have like, turn into like preaching whatever you want it to be. But that'd be sick.
A Send revival.
I like that name.
Send revival.
All right, so we are heading over to Top Golf in Houston right now with the rest of our team. So we wanted to plan an event that kind of everyone can kind of come to. We got several competitors competing this weekend, and then we also got a lot of team members down who are not competing, who are competing in later shows, or want to do it in the future. So it's a good way to kind of get everybody in one spot, have a good time, and just have some good morale today.
'Cause I don't wanna play your game. I had enough, I'm burning up so hot I just break your chain. You can never stop what's building up inside of me.
How are you? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That wasn't good.
Live fast, go hard.
Hit ball hard that one.
I guess I don't fit in with the imposters. I'm taking the mask off, prepare your conscience, prepare for honest, cut off all the nonsense. I'm all in your shot, girl.
Tiger Hood's at your service today. You see that? We're going deep. We're going deep.
Here to stop you, whoever wants smoke like a rock.
Be completely honest. What do you think about Adrian?
I think that he believes he's on the PGA Tour, but we all know he's just a caddy.
George or not, there is no try.
I think that went way over there.
Went over the fence. If you look really closely, it actually went into orbit around the earth.
This is going over, not that first fence, but both of them. Mark my words. Close.
Cheeks. Didn't even put it in. Manning, he's been working with us for like a year and a half. Look at Manning back where he was about a year ago. I wouldn't recognize him. Started coaching him. He's locked in about half the time, but he's lost about 25 pounds, so he's doing pretty good. I mean, he's got some veins coming in. Real proud of his transformation. I just give him a hard time though. He actually does pretty good. So that's another guy making a crazy transformation.
Best coach. I have abs now. I'm not fat. In my face, I have a jawline.
Good coach. Hire him.
Hey, let him speak. All right, finished up at Top Golf. We're heading back to the hotel. Get these guys a good night rest. And we got a big day tomorrow. So super excited we get to celebrate tomorrow night. And it's been crazy.
Hopefully everything goes well. I'm gonna for sure pray and hope, you know, maybe every other competitor gets sick. I'm joking.
This is the guy right here. He's
Adrian.
He's the guy, not
Right here.
the guy. He's the guy.
The guy.
So look him up.
Yeah, shout out to him for bringing us all out here. Having a fantastic weekend.
Yeah, it's the greatest retreat ever.
I appreciate you guys.
If he's not allowed at Top Golf anymore, I didn't report him.
What'd you do?
He's a hacker. I kind of did. I kind of said don't come here anymore.